We have made it to Little Rock, 25%, 61 miles left. Here are our stats for that leg of the trip. Not too bad. And now I'm gonna plug in. I'm actually gonna use a 150 because it's just positioned better and it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go grab lunch, late lunch, and then get back here. All right, so I'll catch you on a little bit. All right, everybody, I'm unplugging the car. We're gonna get going. I'm gonna go get lunch in Starbucks. There wasn't anything I wanted around here, and then head on to Hope, Arkansas. Here we go. I literally never eat fast food, but when there's a Zaxby's, you just gotta get Zaxby's. Guess who's Zax? Zax again. Zaxby's back. Tell a friend. All right, got some Zaxby's, gonna go grab some Starbucks and then get on the road. All right, we have made it to Hope, Arkansas. Last stop in Arkansas, and then we are in Texas. So we had 13% left with 34 miles of projected range. And these were our trip stats: 105 miles, an hour and 47 minutes, and 3.6 miles per kilowatt hour consumption. That's great. Which actually, sorry, I'll flip it back around, which brings our trip totals to here: 1,145 miles, 3.2 miles per kilowatt hour, and 20 hours driving so far. I'm gonna go ahead and get plugged in, and then we will see what happens with this charger. All right, everybody, I just used the tap here. That actually worked really great. I might do that from now on instead of using the app. And we are charging. Let's see what speeds we're getting before we go and use the restroom. Let's see. Here we go. Real slow ramp up here. 20, but they're getting there. 140. Not as much as I was thinking, but not the end of the world. Maybe it'll speed up a little bit here, but I'll take 140. It's not the end of the world. All right, I'm gonna go and use the restroom and then come on back out, and hopefully we'll be ready to go. We don't need too much charge here, so we can make it to, I forget, somewhere in Texas. All right, that was a quick charge stop. We're gonna unplug and get going. Here we go. There you have 14 minutes. Nice and quick charge. Unplug. And then, stuck on the bollard, and plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. There we go. And we are good to go. Heading to Texas. We are in Texas, everybody. So now we just got to make our way through Dallas and then go down to Austin, and we are there. Wow, what a day it has been. All right, so now we're on to our next charger, get charged up, and then I believe it's another charger, and then the last charger. So we're really close. I'm feeling it, feeling good. We're gonna end this out. It's gonna be great. All right, here we go. We have made it to the Jefferson Park Electrify America. Here are the numbers: 10% left, 21 miles of projected range. Here are the numbers for that stretch: 91 miles, an hour and 23 minutes, 3.1 miles per kilowatt hour consumption. Here are our trip numbers: 21 hours, 27 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, plug in. Hopefully we'll get some good speeds. I'll go check out, I guess, this grocery store, Superfoods, and then I'll catch back up with you all. All right, let's plug her in. Okay. The screens look a little interesting. Do my new favorite, tap the card. Done. That should go right away. And let's see what speeds we get. Wow, the screens look real loved. frozen. That's always good. These are old ABB units. There you go, continue. 152 on 81. Killer. All right, I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, go in, use the restroom, and then I'll come back out. We are all charged up. I'm gonna unplug. It's raining, so I'll just leave you all in here. But stop charging. I'll reset the trip, and then we're off to Royse City to charge. Here we go. We have made it to Royse City, and here we are, 25%, 61 miles left, so plenty in the tank. 85 miles, 3.0 miles per kilowatt hour consumption, an hour, 17-minute drive time. Here's our total trip. Getting close to the end. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug in. Hopefully we get some good speeds. I'm gonna grab dinner somewhere, and then we're gonna get on the road. So I might charge up a little more than I normally would because I'm gonna get dinner. All right, we got some well-loved chargers here. They look like the same ABB units. Sorry, it's hard to do one-handed, but I managed to do it there. Same ABB units we saw back in where it was, the first stop in Texas. My mind, I'm totally losing my memory here. All right, got some whirring. Again, this is a 350, so we should get some good speeds. There we go. 36 kilowatts. Not ideal, but I guess it is what it is. This charger, so we'll take it, and that'll let me have a little bit more time to eat. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll catch up with you all in a little bit. All right, we're unplugged. I'm gonna go in the car and see what the plan is, because we have 83% because I was eating. I got a Polestar here. I feel like it's the first EV I've seen the entire road trip. I mean, really, I don't know if I've seen any others. Maybe like a couple Teslas, but that's it. All right, so I'm gonna figure out what the plan is, and then I'll let you all know. All right, so here's the plan. We are going to go to Waco, get a little bit of charge so we can get to Round Rock, which is where I'm gonna charge up. That way, when I get to my Airbnb, we're good to go for the next day, and we can go wherever we want and don't have to charge first. So that's the plan. Let's get to the road, head on down to Waco. All right, everybody, I'm gonna just give a few thoughts here before I'm too tired to talk straight. So it's been an interesting trip. I don't think that the public networks are good enough for people to rely upon. The average person. Someone like me who's willing to figure it out and knows all the tricks and whatever, it's fine. But if we want people to adopt EVs, and this is the charging network they have to use and expect to work, well, it's just not gonna work out. Electrify America has to do better if they want people to actually buy EVs. It just, there's a reason why Tesla does well. It's because the charging network is good and people can go wherever they want, and they don't even have to think about it. And that's what EV charging has to be. Like, people shouldn't even have to think about it. You plug in and charge. I mean, that's really what it needs to get to. So hopefully we get there eventually, and yeah, that's just kind of where we're at today. I had a lot of frustrating moments, but it was fun for me, but for the average person, I think they would just be annoyed. Anyways, so that's that. As far as the ID4 goes for this trip, it's been great. I mean, an absolute champ. It's just so quiet and smooth. It's just an enjoyable ride. The driver's assistant features have really helped me out, because I really feel very little fatigue. I've been basically driving for, like, by the time I complete this, I'll have driven and charged. Driving and charge time combined would have been about 30 hours, and I took a 30-minute nap. And I know that's probably not healthy, and I'm definitely not doing it on the way back, but the car made me not get as tired. So I can't advocate enough for, it doesn't have to be the ID4, but cars that have really good driver assistance features that help reduce driver fatigue, because it is a thing and they really do help it, and it helped me be able to complete this trip all by myself. So yeah, that's that with the car. It did great, except for when I ran into the pond in Tennessee. So I really enjoyed it. The charging was great with the car. Even when I had suboptimal charging speeds from Electrify America, it was still good enough to, not take a lot of my time waiting for the car to charge, which was really great. And then my final thoughts, I'm just going to go back to the charging sites, and this is going to be something new coming down the pike eventually. You all will see that, but I just don't think the charging sites that Electrify America has are very good. Most of them, I think almost all the ones I went to didn't have 24-hour bathrooms or stores that you can go to. And that's just really inconvenient, because say you're road tripping with your family and they need to use the bathroom and they can't because there is no bathroom to use at midnight or 1 in the morning or whenever you're, on your trip. And that just isn't okay. These stops have to be at places with 24-hour bathrooms, 24-hour food. Like convenience stores are a really great location. Even like if the Walmarts were 24-hour Walmarts, that would be better. But none of the ones I went to that I'm aware of were 24-hour. Or at least the ones I went to that were at the nighttime. So they really need to think about the site locations a little bit better, so that it can better serve their potential customers who want to road trip, because a lot of people do road trip at night because there's not as much traffic, or at least that's what my family does. And if we had to stop, like, we have nowhere to stop. So I don't know. So those are just kind of like my basic thoughts and summary from this trip. But I'll have more later with the as I finish the trip. I just wanted to kind of give that to you all right now before I kind of forgot those major thoughts I had. All right, everybody. Sorry, it's been a while. My battery died. I had to get the cord and charge the camera. But anyways, I'm back. So something interesting. So if you had watched my previous video where I planned everything, you would know all the stops. We were able to actually skip some stops, and then at the last stop, remember I went and got dinner, I charged up a bunch. I was able to skip 2 stops. I'm going to my last one, which is my fill up so that the car's ready to go for the next day. So super pleased. But anyways, the story that goes along with that was originally we were gonna make at least 1 stop, and what happened was a better route planner is like, no, you need to stop for get 8%, and then you can go on to your next charge stop. And I was running the numbers, and this whole stretch has really been downhill, so it's been very efficient as far as consumption is concerned. And I was like, no, a better route planner, I think we can make it. And I kept telling a better route planner, I'm like, we can make it. And a better route planner was like, no, we can't. And then eventually a better route planner is like, there's a faster route. And I'm like, I know there is. And so I clicked yes, and so it said we can make it. So right now, it has us arriving with 6%, which is awesome. My guesstimate is we'll probably arrive with closer to 8 or 9% of battery left, but we shall see, what actually happens. So the next time you see me will be at the charger at Round Rock Premium Outlets, and then we'll charge up there, and then go into the Airbnb, and that will be the end of part 1, leg 1, whatever you want to call it, of my Austin trip. We've made it to the last charging stop. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in, get charged up, and then go to the Airbnb. All right, here we go. Let's go plug it in. And the stats, here we are, 13%, 37 miles left. And here are the strip, 199 miles we went. So that was 236 from 236 miles from what was it, 83%? So that's really good. That's incredible. 3.8 miles per kilowatt hour consumption, and 3 hours of drive time. 3 hours and 12 minutes of drive time. All right, now let's go plug it in. All plugged in. We're initializing. See what speeds we get. We're at, what was it, 11%? We were 13%, so we should get some pretty big speeds. We should see 192 actually. Let's see what we get. Okay, I'll take 174. Maybe my battery wasn't warm enough. All right, let's see if it goes up a little bit more in a little bit, okay? All right, so I don't know if you can see this, but we are hitting 186 kilowatts, 187. So as my pack voltage is going up, we're getting more. Oh, and it looks like it dropped a little bit. So 187, pretty good. So in 2 minutes we gained, what was that, 8%, so that's awesome. So looking to probably charge up to 80-85%. That way we're good for tomorrow to drive around Austin, get some barbecue, some stuff like that, and then yeah, that's it. So I'll catch up with you when I unplug, and then we'll be back at the Airbnb, and that's gonna be a wrap. All right, everybody, we're gonna unplug and get heading to the Airbnb. We're charged up to 81%. It might be a little bit over that after I finally get out and unplug. All right, everybody, we made it. Feels like it took forever. I'm gonna show the stats here in a second. It'll pop up here and I'll go over them for you all. But thanks again for watching. It was a super fun trip. I drove, you know, what, 1,500 miles by myself with a 30-minute nap, and was somehow able to do it, so that's awesome. Hopefully you all learned a couple things. If you have any questions, drop them down below, and then I hope you all will watch the next part of this trip where I make my way back, where I'm going to come back through New Orleans and then head back up north to Maryland. So thanks again for watching. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I will catch you all next time.